10 Life Lessons from Stoic Philosophy. How to live with resilience, wisdom, and inner peace. Stoic philosophy, which emerged in ancient Greece over 2,000 years ago, has gained renewed interest in recent years for its practical wisdom on how to live a fulfilling and peaceful life. The Stoics, thinkers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, believed that our external circumstances don't determine our happiness. Instead, it's our mindset and our reactions to life's inevitable challenges that shape our well-being. In this video, we'll explore 10 powerful life lessons from Stoicism that you can apply to your everyday life to cultivate resilience, wisdom, and inner peace. 1. Focus on what you can control. One of the most fundamental lessons in Stoicism is the distinction between what is within our control and what is not. Epictetus, one of the most influential Stoics, said, "Some things are up to us and some things are not." What's within our control? Our thoughts, actions, and reactions. What's outside of our control? Almost everything else, other people's opinions, the weather, global events, and even our health to a certain degree. By learning to focus only on what you can control, you can let go of unnecessary stress and anxiety. Worrying about things beyond your influence is wasted energy. Instead, you can shift your efforts toward improving yourself and responding wisely to whatever life throws your way. Practical application. When you face a stressful situation, ask yourself, is this something I can control? If the answer is no, try to accept it and shift your focus to how you can respond positively. This shift in focus will help you conserve mental energy and develop a more resilient mindset. 2. Practice voluntary discomfort. The Stoics believed in regularly exposing themselves to discomfort in order to build resilience. This practice is known as voluntary discomfort and was famously advocated by Seneca. By deliberately putting yourself in uncomfortable situations, you train your mind to handle adversity with grace. For instance, Seneca would fast for several days or wear simple, uncomfortable clothing to remind himself that he could endure hardships and that material wealth was not essential to his happiness. Practical application. You can practice voluntary discomfort by occasionally fasting, taking cold showers, or going without certain luxuries. The goal is not to suffer, but to become more comfortable with discomfort and to remind yourself that your happiness doesn't depend on external comforts. 3. Memento Mori. Remember you will die. Memento Mori is a Latin phrase meaning, remember you must die. This may sound morbid, but for the Stoics, it was a reminder to live with urgency and intention. Life is short and death is inevitable. By keeping this in mind, we can prioritize what truly matters and live more fully. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." Rather than fearing death, the Stoics saw it as a motivator to live a meaningful life, free from trivial worries. Practical application. Take a moment each day to reflect on your mortality. This isn't about becoming obsessed with death, but about using it as a tool to focus on what's most important in your life. Let the awareness of life's brevity inspire you to make better decisions and appreciate each day. 4. Amor Fati. Love your fate. Amor Fati is the Stoic concept of loving one's fate. This means embracing everything that happens in your life, good or bad, as part of your unique journey. The Stoics believed that everything happens for a reason, and that resisting reality only leads to unnecessary suffering. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything thrown into it." Instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, the Stoics saw them as opportunities to grow and strengthen their character. By embracing whatever comes your way, you can develop a sense of peace and resilience. Practical application. The next time you encounter a difficult situation, instead of resisting it, try to accept it as part of your path. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this experience? By reframing challenges as opportunities, you'll find it easier to navigate life's ups and downs. 5. Don't let emotions rule you. While emotions are a natural part of being human, the Stoics believed that we shouldn't let them dictate our actions. Stoicism teaches us to separate our emotions from our judgments. You can feel angry, sad, or frustrated without letting those emotions control how you respond to situations. Epictetus emphasized, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By cultivating emotional detachment, the Stoics believed we could make wiser decisions and avoid unnecessary conflict or regret. Practical application: the next time you feel overwhelmed by emotion, take a deep breath and pause before reacting. Ask yourself, is this emotion clouding my judgment? By creating a small gap between feeling and action, you can respond more rationally and avoid making impulsive decisions. 6. Practice gratitude. The Stoics were strong advocates of gratitude. Seneca encouraged his followers to regularly reflect on the things they were thankful for, as this practice shifts our focus away from what we lack and toward what we already have. Gratitude fosters contentment and helps us realize that we don't need external success or material possessions to be happy. By practicing gratitude, you remind yourself that happiness comes from within, not from external circumstances. Practical application. Every day, take a moment to reflect on 3 things you're grateful for. It could be something as simple as a good meal, a supportive friend, or even the opportunity to learn and grow. Gratitude helps you stay grounded and more content with what you already have. 7. Be mindful of your thoughts, self-awareness. The Stoics placed a high value on self-awareness. To live a virtuous life, you must first understand your thoughts, emotions, and habits. Marcus Aurelius regularly kept a journal where he reflected on his actions and thoughts, evaluating whether they aligned with his Stoic principles. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts, Marcus Aurelius wrote. He believed that by being mindful of our thoughts, we can better control our actions and, ultimately, our experiences. Practical application. Consider journaling at the end of each day. Reflect on your thoughts, actions, and reactions. Did you respond to situations in line with your values? Were your thoughts clouded by emotions or biases? By becoming more aware of your mental patterns, you can better align your actions with your goals and principles. 8. Cultivate inner peace. Through simplicity is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed that true happiness and inner peace come not from luxury or excess, but from living a simple life. Seneca warned against becoming too attached to material possessions, as they can make us vulnerable to disappointment and anxiety. By embracing simplicity and learning to be content with less, we can free ourselves from the constant desire for more and focus on what truly matters. Practical application. Try to declutter your life by minimizing unnecessary possessions, commitments, or distractions. Focus on what adds real value to your life and let go of the rest. Simplicity brings clarity and peace, allowing you to live with more intention. 9. Help others and live virtuously. Stoicism is not just about personal peace, it's also about serving others and living according to virtuous principles. The Stoics believed that we are all part of a larger community, and it is our duty to contribute to the common good. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that humans are born for cooperation and that living a good life means working for the benefit of others. The pursuit of virtue, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance was the ultimate goal for the Stoics. Practical application. Seek opportunities to help those around you, whether it's through small acts of kindness, volunteering, or simply being a good listener. Living virtuously isn't just about personal growth, it's about improving the world around you. 10. Take action. Don't just think. Stoicism is a philosophy of action, not just thought. Marcus Aurelius, who was both a philosopher and a Roman emperor, constantly reminded himself that thinking alone is not enough. Wisdom is only valuable when applied to real-life situations. He famously said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." The Stoics believed that life is short, and if we want to live according to our values, we must take consistent action. Thinking and planning are important, but without action, they remain empty. Practical application. Start implementing the lessons from Stoicism in your daily life. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Begin with small, manageable changes. Whether it's practicing gratitude, controlling your emotions, or embracing discomfort, take the first step toward becoming the person you aspire to be. Conclusion. Living the Stoic life, Stoicism offers timeless wisdom for navigating the challenges of life with resilience, wisdom, and peace. By focusing on what you can control, Practicing gratitude, embracing discomfort, and living a life of virtue, you can cultivate inner strength and find peace in an often chaotic world. These 10 life lessons from Stoic philosophy are not just abstract ideas. They are practical tools you can use to improve your daily life. By applying these principles, you'll find that you're better equipped to handle life's inevitable ups and downs with calmness and clarity. Remember, as the Stoics taught,